Cobra again, team. Last time I left you, I was going to log on and we were going to see if we could survive the first hour. We didn't survive the first hour, and in all honesty and with full disclosure, it was late at night. I may have had a beer or two, and I'd just finished wrapping up another recording for the intro. And I logged onto the server, and it was night time, which is not a great start, but there you go. So I logged on, night time. I was just getting ready, streaming some things, just checking out a few bits and pieces, and I heard a chicken. I thought, oh, a chicken is easy meat. Unfortunately, being dark, I couldn't see it, so I cracked a light source, went off to a shed, found the chicken, and I was just dealing to the chicken when I hear some footsteps running up behind me, and I'm hit. So I jump out, and it's another freshie, and I thought, you know, let's have at it. And we went toe to toe, and I lost. So I'm dead. So on the basis of me being dead, that really brings together perhaps a couple of points that we need to be aware of. Point number one. And there's two schools of opinion on this, that if you log into a server and it is middle of the night, log out, log into another one. Yeah, look, if you're an absolute noob and you have no idea, yeah, you're really going to struggle in the dark. That said, it's part of the game. My understanding is that the game runs on a 3-hour day-night cycle, 2 hours actual time of daylight, 1 hour actual time of nighttime. And as far as I know on PlayStation, you don't sleep. You can't sleep. You can't fast forward the time. You can sit around and do nothing, but you can't fast forward the time. So if you're going to play the game and you're going to play in the dark, you're just going to have to get used to it. You're just going to have to get onto it. And that's the way I look at it. Kind of hard sometimes for streaming and things because you don't see a lot in the dark, but hey, look, we'll try and work through that. So that's one thing. Another thing this brings to light, obviously, is expectations, right? I assumed that I'd played the game for a little bit, and it was a fair fist fight. I mean, how hard could it be? Yeah, don't underestimate your opponent, I think, is the answer to that. They had a better fighting style. They obviously knew better how to PvP in unarmed combat than I did. And I died. I don't blame them for that. They're a freshie, they're hungry, they want stuff, I've got food, they beat me up and took my food. That's the game. If you're going to get upset about that, go play a different game. Yeah, so don't underestimate your opponent, I think, is the lesson from that. And perhaps, certainly from my point of view, perhaps the third lesson here is I'm not a great PvPer. I mean, look, I've played lots of online games that involve elements of PvP, and I'm probably less than average. I'm not great. I'm okay. After a while, I can learn to do the basic stuff, but I'm never going to be a master at it. I'm not. I don't know. I'm not quick. I'm not cut out for it. Whatever the situation is, I'm not cut out for PvP. So if you're a noob like me and a total fresh and you have no idea if you're up against someone with 1,000 hours experience or, you know, literally just bought it yesterday, you do what we do. You see a PvP, you run, yeah? Don't hang around, just get the F out of there and, yeah, and don't try it because it's probably going to demoralize you. So anyway, there you go. For me, that is now, what, I think 3 PvP to 0. 1 shot, 2 melee. Yeah, bit of a bummer. Anyway, so that is the end of that. And look, we'll get into the actual gameplay soon, I promise. But yeah, I thought I'd share that with you. That this is DAYZ. This is what happens. There I was thinking it was going to be an easy start, and literally, 5 minutes into the game, I'm dead. So, anyway, there you are. Without too much ado, we'll move on to trying to get some actual gameplay and see if we can actually survive the first hour.
Right, so here we are, set up, ready to go again. I'm just checking out the servers, and it seems quite a lot of the Asia Pacific servers at the top are pretty full. Probably end up not going with 2-4 because it's full. You have to join a queue. Basically, just wait till a slot arrives, which is just a nuisance. We're not going to do that. Especially for this season, for this series, it's just about getting out there, showing you what it looks like, trying to survive the first hour, trying to show where we can get to. Which brings me to a couple of things. First thing is season 1. So what is the goal? What are we doing here? When we play the game, you gotta have a goal. You gotta know what you're up to. Otherwise, you're going to run around aimlessly and you're going to die from something stupid like me. So here's what I think. Here's my goal. Overall goal for the year is season 1 will be to the end of the calendar year. That's the end of 2023. And what I want to get by the end of the year is I want to be able to get from freshie to fully kitted, running around, exploring, being able to stand my own at PvP, maybe base raiding, whatever the situation is. I want to be able to do that in a reasonable amount of session, few hours gameplay, not the kind of thing that's going to take me weeks and weeks to kind of sort out. That's the overall goal. In terms of an objective side of things, one of the issues with DAYZ and some other things is you've no idea what you're doing or where you're going. So after watching a few streamers like Cobra and looking at the Izurvive map, and if you can get access to that via a computer or a phone or whatever, by all means, Izurvive. I'll put the name down in the description. It's a very good map. I don't want to play with it open next to me. I've said before, it's not my intention to be running around with a laptop. It's my intention to get to know the map, to get to be able to navigate on my own, not use the map. Sometimes I'm using the map at the end of a session to kind of have a look at what I did and go, oh, I wonder why I did that. Well, that was not the best way to do it, etc., etc. That's all well and good. And also check out the names so I can talk about places like Berezino, Polana, Gorka, NWAF, which is the Vybor airfield, etc., etc. Now then, one of the things which the Izurvive map shows you is you generally start off as a freshie on either the east coast or the south coast. All of the highest tier loot is in the northwest. So, one of the keys for us here is to, when we start out as a freshie, we are going to try and head west and then northwest. So, my ultimate goal at some point is to make it to Tizzy, which is the top northwest corner where the highest tiered loot is. What I would like to do is be able to make it to Vybor Airfield, which is NWAF, is what people call it. I haven't made it there yet, to be honest, but it's on my list of things to do. So that's where we're going to be aiming to go, right? So the goal of this first part of the season is starting out as a freshie, survive, get to NWAF, kit up at NWAF, make our way across country to Tizzy, get everything that we can at Tizzy, book out of there, find a place to sit down, and then we'll work on plan B from there. Given that I've not made it to Vybor Airfield NWAF yet, that's as far as I'm prepared to plan ahead for now. So, when we get in, we're going to check out if it's daylight or night, then we're going to try and navigate west or northwest and see where we get to. On the basis of that, I think we'll go with server 2169 for now. That seems to be the one that's probably got medium on it, and we'll take it from there. So I will see you very shortly. Right, here we are. We've spawned in the countryside somewhere. Right, let's get under cover first. Let's get under a tree. Let's talk. Right, we're under a tree. We're a bit crouched. We're a little bit out of the way. We're going to check our inventory. That's the touchpad in the center. this is what we're spawning with. Bandages, very handy. Glow stick, kind of handy. Fruit, essential. We're going to select quick slotting our bandages. So as you can see, once it's selected, we're going to press down. We're going to move over to the right. We're going to hit X. So that means if we quit out of this with circle, whenever we hit R1, it pulls it up. You got to flick over here with the right control stick, and you got to hit select to select it. Now you can see it's indicated in my left that I have a bandage. If I was bleeding, there would be a notification under that saying R2, and that would allow me to heal my wounds. To get rid of that, I'm going to go back into the inventory. I'm going to go L1 over here, and we're just going to put that back to inventory with square. So, where the heck are we? I don't know. Let's check the sun. The sun rises in the east, sets in the west. It's hard to say where the sun is. It's a sort of a diffuse blob. Really, there is no sun. Where is this? Let's see. This is down a valley. There's a road down there. Right, let's hug the tree line. We're going to head down to this road and we're going to follow it. There's the sun up there. I'm going to keep an eye on that and see where it's going. There's a big building over there. There's some small buildings down there. It's near buildings near spawn points. They're probably going to be looted, to be fair. But we're going to go and have a look. We'll see what we can see. All right. There's a couple of key priorities that we need. Obviously, there's some infected down there, so we can take them in a fist fight. But you know, we get too many cuts. Your bandages won't last forever. So anyway, let's get down to this building down here. What we want is we want food, we want water, we want a melee weapon. Ideally an axe, some kind of blade, something like that. Let's have a look. Square to open, square to shut, just because it stops the infected following you inside. What do we got here? Tracksuit jacket. So, what we want to do, crouch down. What we want to do is we want to see if this is any better for us than what we're currently wearing. So we will hit the pad and we will tab over using L1 and it comes up the top there. Tracksuit jacket, damaged, bad insulation. It's got 20 inventory points. You can see 0 of 20 under the tracksuit jacket. That means that there's nothing in it. We're going to take it to hands. See X at the bottom? Take it to hands. We are then going to flick it in our inventory, and we will take this, which is our t-shirt, also damaged, also bad insulation, put that to our hands, and we'll equip that. Could have done that a bit better. Sorry, I'll show you how to do that a bit better next time. This stuff has to be moved over. It's square to move it over. I don't see a way to move it all over in a hurry. Anyway, t-shirt. We're going to hang on to it for now. We'll put it in our inventory because I think we can make rags out of a t-shirt. There's some things you can make rags out of, and rags are very important, right? You need rags specifically for two things: helping to start fires, and also to protect your hands. If you need to get wood for a fire, I've cut myself trying to get wood, and you're bleeding. And then you've got to wrap your hands up, whereas you can make some improvised wraps with rags. And the other thing is, if you have a sharp knife and some rags, or and some clothes, sorry, if you make clean clothes, pristine clothes, into clean rags, you can use them as bandages, and you don't seem to get infected. If you make rags out of dirty clothes, and they'll look dirty, you know, badly damaged clothes, ruined clothes, etc., you will get infected. So that's why we need rags. Anyway, we've got this, which has got a little bit extra carry capacity. Leather sewing kit, very nice, but we don't need it. It's going to take up valuable space. There is nothing else in here. Let's get outside. Right, if we're looking for axes. Oh, someone's heard us. Did you hear that? Yeah, we've set them off. Oh, they got a bag. Right, face off. Hit L2, R2. Just keep hitting them. Down. Nice. We'll hit vicinity. They have a, oh, they've got a bag, which we'll equip, and they've got a flipping knife. Beautiful. I mean, this is off to a good start. Let's get out of the way before this guy sees us. So again, that was to get stuff that the infected had dropped. Was tab to show us the area, what was in the vicinity, the touchpad, sorry. And oh, see, they heard us. They went, ah. That's their kind of like, I can hear you noise. And then there, yeah, there they come. You know what? Close the door. Oh, nearly. And that's another thing. You know, door interactions are a bit of a pain in the backside. Not carrying anything. Anyway, we're not hurt. We're not bleeding. Well, our health's going down, but we're not bleeding, which is great. So let's have a look. No use to me. What's that here? What's in this room? Aha. More insulation bar, my friend. More insulation bar. Take. Go straight on me. So I suppose there's another school of thought here about third person and first person view. First person with this setup is the R or that. Let's go first person. Let's go immersive, eh? Right, those turkeys are over there by that shed, which is a bit of an annoyance. She can't see me yet. Oh, she can. There you go. Let's see how far they can see. Bloody surprise, really. And I think they can always find you. Right, I'm crouched. You can see that in the left hand, down at the bottom left. Crouched, crawling away. I want to avoid this interaction. You're pushing your luck. Too many melee attacks, pushing your luck. I could use the knife. I could put the knife in my hand and use the knife. But I'll wreck it real quick. And it's really important at this stage not to wreck your knife. Which actually reminds me, I'll show you how to do rags. Let's see if we can find a safe spot. Is anyone going to come in here if we sneak up? Somebody outside that door. Let's yeah, let's camp out here. Right. Rags. Gonna go down. We're gonna X them into our hands. And we're gonna drop them. Right. We're gonna then go over to our knife. We're gonna put our knife in our hands. Now then. We're gonna find our shirt. We're gonna look at it. It says craft rags or take. So what we're going to do is we're going to craft rags by holding R2. You get the animation, crafting the rags, stand up. Now then, it doesn't automatically go to inventory. I made that mistake before. Make stuff, run off, and then you go, where the heck is it? You have to pick it up. So now it's in my inventory as rags, but they're filthy. Look at them. Don't put those on your person. Sorry, I'm listening to that. Is that a player? Nah, I think it's just infected. Or about. Yeah, these are too dirty to put on a person. But we could use them to start a fire. I don't want to wreck this knife. I really don't. I'm going to put that back in my inventory. She's infected everywhere. Yeah, and they do that kind of skipping run kind of thing. Sometimes they shamble. Sometimes they do the skipping run. Oh, she's still out there, man. There's a little room up there. Let's go have a look in that little room, shall we? We could always lure them in here and try and close the door, but it's such a pain. The door interactions are a nuisance. Can't open that door. There's nothing here. It's just dead. Oh, there he is there. Can he see us? Can he get to us? Do they run upstairs? Just exactly how daft are they? Anyway, let's get down here. He's heard me. Let's shut the door. Oh, he still heard me. Honestly, mate. L2, R2, they kind of rush past you. Right, dead again. Nothing. Waste of time. Jeez, there's another one. This place is busy with the infected. You know, sometimes it's a good sign because it means that player hasn't been around yet. Like me. But if anyone comes along and sees a whole load of dead bodies like that, they'll know I'm here. Or just been here. We're looking for, ideally, an axe. Maybe some more food, eh? Close the door. I always try and close the doors when there's infected about. I don't need it. They also, if they hear you, they seem to be able to find a way into the house. Like they know there's extra doors. So if I'm running around, I always try and make sure all the doors are locked. There's really not a lot in here. Let's see, what's this? Suit pants. I don't need suit pants. This is a fire. We'll talk about fires when it comes time to making a fire. Nothing up there. Right. And this is a woman's suit jacket. That's yellow. I didn't check. Are these green? Yellow. So you see there's a yellow before suit pants. That's its condition. If we click in here and have a look at them, it'll say that it's damaged or worn or something. Badly damaged. So I can't make clean rags out of that. The only reason I'm looking for things is if I can make clean rags. Because they're handy to have. Yeah then, somebody out here? Where'd that guy go? I'm going to head across over here. There's no water in this place. Infected over there. That noise you can hear is like, I don't know, is that a moose? Bomber jacket. What's a bomber jacket? 30. So it's got a bigger inventory, low insulation. So I put that immediately to my hands. To immediately change, I can go here. You see at the bottom it says X, 2 hands, swap. Swap. That automatically changes over. So now my tracksuit jacket is there, which is damaged. Do I want to keep it? Nah, not really. It's not helping me. It's not going to get me clean rags. I'll be carrying it around for no purpose. So I've just dropped it. Let's see. Some of these have upper stories. Here we go. Anything? Nothing. Mate, totally dead. Right, let's look out of here. Is this the door I came in by? Different door. Right, there is a road that way. We came down through the trees over there, right? Oh, see me. No. Oh, hide in the woods, Granny. Now there's 2. Now we're in trouble. Make sure we don't get boxed in. Take one of them out. Come on, Grandma. Someone's down. Right, jeepers. Whoa, that was a bit of a pounding, eh? Jeez, we didn't like that. Let's eat. So, using the D-pad to move down here. X to my hands. You see that it's now indicated down on my left. prepare R2 to eat. Just going to sit in the shade of this tree here. Hopefully out of the way, nobody can see me. That might have caused a bit of a ruckus. But we didn't set too many off. We're going to eat it all, just eat it all. Now you see, well, I told you that sometimes some food gives you hydration and calories. That's just what we got here. So we're going to stand over these two. We're going to hit vicinity. This is like a burlap sack, I think. Fur courier bag. Now we've got a hiking backpack. It's better than that. And that's a burlap sack, isn't it? No, that's a fur courier bag. Nah, nothing. These little towers. I've seen these around, but I'm not sure. A hat. It's probably better than the hat we got. Best insulation. Yeah, take it. And what we'll do is we will go over here and we will put it in our hands. Go back up to this hat and we'll go swap. And we'll drop the baseball cap because you don't know it. Ladders, if you could use them, there would be a square interaction here. This is obviously broken. That is not a functional door. So I don't know what these are about. Right, we've not found any water in this place. There's no name, so this is just a tiny hamlet. I have been told, other YouTubers have said that these houses with steps sometimes have good loot in them. Yeah, swear. Not as good as a bomber jacket. You can't pick that up. That's a book about communism. Capri pants, they seem to be everywhere. Nothing is in good condition. There's nothing there. Right, anybody remember where the sun was? It's over there. That's setting in the west. That's gone down. We came down through that. We're heading this way. Come on, let's go. Let's carry on. We need food, we need water. We can use those dirty rags to make hand cover. Let's stand there. Let's go down this. Oh yeah, look, there's this whole, whatever this is, happening over here. Is this an airfield? Military base? Let's be careful here. This is a military base we're stumbling into. There's infected over there, look. So that's a good sign. Yeah, what we need is some flipping food, man. I don't know if this has anything. Doesn't look like it. Covered area. There's an infected. I don't know how tough they are around here. Jungle boots. Let's have a look at the quality of these things. We'll get into a corner here. Jungle boots. They are damaged, high insulation, designed for. Yeah, they're probably better than what we got. What have we got? Sneakers. They're in good condition, but they're shit. So pardon my French. Let's drop those. Right, let's get up here. Ladder. Square to get on. We'll climb up, quiet as you like. Have a look-see. What's that? Binoculars? It's a gun. It's a buttstock. Yeah, okay. I don't think... Right, I don't know anything about this base. I've no idea where we are. We got military infected, so they might be a little bit tougher. But they're over there. So, let's scooch down. And what we will do is we will bypass those turkeys. I'll have a look over here, because there's no infected here. There's one. Nothing. Let's get away from that one before it sees us. They do have good eyesight, you know. I don't know, can you find stuff in porta toilets? I don't like the fact that he's so close. If we set them off, it's not going to look too smart, eh? That's another lesson. Don't do dumb things. Alright, patience. Patience, patience, no rush. We're not dying yet. The food's yellow. We're not hurt. Got a knife. We're off to a start. Don't wreck it. Okay? Heading the other way. I think we're good. Let's leg it. There's some tents and things. If we're lucky, we'll find some meds. Where's this guy going? Who else is around here? Nobody. I don't want to be out here too long before I get somebody sniping me, running up with a fire axe. Where is he going? Where are you going? Where have you got me? You're just walking into it. Alright, never mind. Heard me. Yeah, let's get inside. Quickly. See how they can find a way in? Now we've set it off, we're just going to have to wait. Going to equip the knife. I think they've gone off again. Bullets. 45A caps. Let's take them. If we can line up on them. Check. Always just check with the touchpad for vicinity. You know, maybe you miss it, maybe you don't see it, maybe it's hidden. You know, it doesn't hurt. I don't know, where did they get in? What door did they get in on? There we go. Maybe this one? Nah, this is the one. What we got out here? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Don't stand by the window. Food, that's rice. You can eat that. Let's take that. Nothing else. I don't see anything else. Nope. What's that? The pistol. Cobra sights. Well, I don't know what they are, but maybe we can we look through those? Yeah. They're rubbish. I see. As far as sights go for a weapon, that's not helpful, in my opinion. Yeah, no, I don't want those. Wow. Ah, right. Close the door. Close the door. We do not want disturbed. Right. And we ran into one of these rooms. No. That's a player. Doesn't know we're here yet. Can't run. Don't, man. Don't do it. I don't want any trouble. Just back off. There we go. No worries. Right, he's legging it. Thank you very much, sir. Let's have a look around. Don't want that. Right. Okay. So I'll take it back outside again, I think. Yeah. Nothing there, that's right. Right, let's have a, no, nothing upstairs. Let's have a look through here. I think this is a big room. I hear that chicken. We need to find that chicken. Now I hope that player's gone, because if he goes and finds a loaded pistol, he could just as easily come back. Oh yeah, of course you do. Ah, my knife's wrecked. Already? You're having a laugh. Ruined. Oh, you're joking me. And I'm bleeding. Right, what we got? Nothing. Alright, let's get into the shed, because that other player around bothers me. Right, quickly, let's use the quick wheel, down, bandage. That's me, treat my wounds. And I got 2 cuts for that. Awesome. Nonsense, that is. Right, okay. We got one more, got to do that again. That's my bandage gone. Mate, what's that? Pliers. They come in handy eventually. Right, now I ain't even got a knife unless I can fix it. That chicken's driving me nuts. Tower blocks. Wonder what city that is. It's still setting in the west. Right, well this military base has proved to be a bit of a dud, actually. Probably because it's so close to a spawn, to be fair. I don't want to go that way. That's not Berezino. Because I've spawned at Berezino a bunch of times and that's not it. I don't know what that is. Sorry, we'll look it up sometime. There's that chicken, it's out here somewhere. Even if we catch it. There it is. Now roosters will run. Hens not so much, but roosters will absolutely run. Hit it. Got it. No worries. Right, now we got food, if we can find a sharp knife to cut it with. Or an axe, or something. So anyway, let's head over here. Although that guy, I think, came from this direction, so... Oh jeez, look at this guy's wearing. He's kitted out in gear. And now I don't need to get cut again. Let's sneak around this guy. Maybe he'll bugger off. And we can walk into that tent. Although it's open now. So I think someone's already been in there. Oh, now he's deciding to walk into it. And this guy is also walking around the tent. Helpfully enough. Oh my god, a guy over there. Where's this guy going? He's coming this way. He's shambling off. Somewhere. That one. Let's see if we can sneak it. If we set all 3 of these off, we're in stuck, boy. Because we would have to leg it, right? Leg it. But I want to get in these tents. Got to get some more medical aid. I'm shuffling this way. Let's head over this one at the back. I think we're good. I don't think they can hear us. Somebody's around. This looks like some pouch. Nothing else. A gas grenade. Smoke grenade. I mean, I don't need that. Right, this guy's come over. So, that guy's over there. Twit? Nah. Sneaking in behind him. Nothing on the table. He can't see me, he heard me. Let's just close that out of an abundance of caution. Magazine. But a sweet FA, anything else. Just got that one tent if I can get to it. Ooh, don't follow me, mate. See if we can sneak him in this side. Oh, he's moving that way now. That's good for us. Get over here, keep down. Where's the sun now? It's setting over there, right? Isn't it? Isn't that where I went? Yeah, through the trees over that way. That's west. So northwest is that way. Where's this guy? Right, I just want to have a look in this tent. It's got bandages or recycling or something. What you have is nothing. I mean, what a bust. Right? Now then, you just gotta be careful with this, because it's easy to think, oh, now you're done, just leg it. But you just can't outrun these guys. They're such a pain. Now I know there's one over there, and one over there. So we're gonna aim for this gap. Quietly. There he is. Right there. And then we got that one there. And there is something else. This is big barbed wire fence. I think that guy can probably see me. Don't want to get cut on the razor wire fence. Right, we're going to go around him. But that's west, which is where we're going. So, bit of a bust. We still need some food. We buggered our knife. Oh, I told you, don't use your knife except in case of emergency. I told you, would you listen? Let's take a detour to see if we can find something sharp in this house. Watch out for the road. People see us on the road. Like I say, we know there's at least one player not a million miles away from us. Right, nobody's been here. A broom. Not high on my list of needs right now. What's that? Oh, someone locked an infected in the house. Don't cut me, Granny. Oh, brisket. Nice. So, brisket is a food. I'll close the doors. Sewing kit. Brisket is a food. You need to open it first. And then you eat it. Or pica. This is not brisket, sorry. This is, what is this? Pate. Traditional processed meat. Whatever. I'm eating it anyway. You're always going to be hungry in this game. Water, you gotta go a long time before you actually die of thirst, but you're going to get hungry a lot. I can't believe someone's in here or outside. Sounds like they're at the back. Anyway, bit of a bust, nothing in here. Got a little bit of food to keep me going. Yeah, there's that other one. Let's check out this shed quietly. There's two. Let's not set them all off. Sneak up to this garage. Is there anything in here, mate? Nothing. Right, sneak off. And we'll leg it. It's gonna get night time soon. We haven't got anything to eat. Oh, sorry. Got a chicken. Got no way to cut it up. I'll check. I can't cut it up with a knife, with my ruined knife, but I don't think I can. We'll stop here. We'll stop here in this bush. Right, let's equip the chicken. Drop the chicken. Equip the knife. Look at the chicken. Yeah, you see, if we had the option, if the knife was any good, it would say R2, skin and quarter. But it can't. It's a bust knife. So I don't know if we can repair that. Anyway, let's head this way. We are heading. Where are we heading? We are heading apparently to the water. That can't be right. Rises in the east, that's in the west. What the? Why is there a big body of water here? I'm confused. We must have come around the peninsula. We're around the bottom. Right, if we're around the bottom, then we need to be heading up that way. Because that is going to be west. Which means east is immediately over that way. So that's east, west. I think we're going that way. Blimey, back the way we came. Let's take a bit of a tangent. Over here. This must be the south of the map. And we'll try and head for that hill. Let's see where those trees are. We'll try and head up over there. There's obviously some big industrial area here. Sometimes they have axes and things. Other crowbars come in handy for stuff. Melee weapons, lead pipes, that kind of thing. Or is that still part of the base? Let's just... yeah, this is still part of the base. That is where we must have come through, right? Yep. Came through there. So, let's go. Sometimes in the woods you can find mushrooms. You can eat mushrooms dry. They're fine. Some houses over there. Yeah, look, night time's coming down. I don't like really running across the field like this. We don't have an effective melee weapon yet. And, you know, we're in a bright green backpack. Right, I mean, I guess with any luck we'll find some water here. It looks like a biggish little town. It also means lots of infecteds. We're moving forward, we're listening now. Listening, 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 looking. We're looking for some specific things if we can. We want hospital tent, hospital buildings. We'll take that. We will equip that. We will put that in our quick slot in case we need it. Can we? I don't know if we can. I think we can make rags, but I don't think we can do anything with the chicken with a crowbar. Nah, didn't think so. Run out of water now. Hopefully this place has some water about it. That's the name of the town. The name of the town is... oh, hard to say. Is that Gorka? There's an infected up there, which is why I'm not going for another look. Look, word to the wise, walking around a town this close to spawns, have your melee weapon in your hand before some turkey runs up and smacks you. Infected. Is that us? She hasn't pegged us yet, but she's making a lot of noise. Nothing in the area. Nothing. Is there a back door out of here? Oh, it's barred. There isn't. Oh, she's round the other side of that wall. Shit. Toilet, sometimes they have sharpening stones. Ah, you beauty, a knife. We might survive yet, you know. I urge you. Nothing. What we need to do though is find some water. There'll be water around here somewhere. Seeds. I don't think you can eat them. Good if you want to grow things, but we're not going to get into that just now. For one thing, I've never done it. But, you know, maybe one day. Really need to find some water. You know what? Now we've got a sharp knife again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look in this building. And then we're going to go find the water situation in this town. Let's not get spotted by her. Where's she down? They just flew away. Right, let's go this one. Let's see any. This is food. Salty sticks. I see those. See, now what did I do that for? Where's my crowbar? Where did I lose my crowbar? What the hell? What did I do that for? See, this is a weird shit that it does. It's like, why did you do that? I don't recall dropping it. It's there in my quick select. Right. Come on, we need to find water. A broom. Or a container for water. Yeah, I know it's a gun. It's a sporter or something, isn't it? PK-18? I'll take it. It's probably not loaded. Got some crackers. Right, first off, let's eat the crackers. We may as well eat. You know, what are we hanging on for? We need food, eat food. Same with the rice, because if we find anything, We need the space. We might need to pick something up in a hurry. We might need to leg it in a hurry. You're not doing yourself any favours being hungry. So, let's have a look at this gun. If it had rounds in it, two things. Over on the left-hand side, just below the green, it says 0. There would be numbers in there if we had rounds. It doesn't have rounds in it. Also, when you have it in your inventory, it would have a little bullet sign next to it. And that's how we would know. What it takes is 7.62 times 39, and the only things we've got is these ACABs. But, we'll have it. Because, maybe someone sees us with a gun and they don't have a gun. They might think twice, which reminds me. Use your crowbar, turkey face, listen to your own advice. And we're still trying to find this town water supply. They better have water. It's usually near the center somewhere. Working boots. Well, I got jungle boots. I'd also, I'd like an axe. But priority for now is war. Right, where the hell is this place? I think that's Gorka, I'm not sure. There's a map there though. You are here. Right down the bottom. We want to go to there. Right there. NWAF airfield. So we've come in. Oh, where have we come in? Somewhere outside there. This is Chernogorsk. We need to head directly north. That way. Right. It's not anything bad here. Water. Where's the town water supply? It's scattered around the outsides. Someone's been camped out here having a fire. I don't know if that's a game thing or if that's actually a player done that. Sharpening stone? Nope, but a cleaver. Well, that's good. Got a couple of sharp knives. You say active. So, look, we're not where we thought we were. I thought we were going to be on the east. It turns out we're right on the south coast. I mean, I think that's kind of good and bad in a lot of ways because we now just need to head north. We've got some gear. We've got ourselves some sharp knives. We've got ourselves a gun, or no ammunition for it. We've managed to convince another player to leave us the heck alone rather than take us on, which is good news. And we've made it through the first hour. Not the first day, because we've obviously got night coming, and we'll talk about that. But my plan will be to carry on, find some water, because we definitely need some water. The water in Majorca. And once that's all right, I think we're really close to freshies. We might have to see if we can move up a ways before we cook some food. But, needs must and all that. What we can always do is light a small fire, cook the chicken, eat it, and then leg it through the night. I just don't want to be run down by wolves. It's such a nightmare. But there you go. So thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. As always, like the video if you like it. If you didn't like it anyway, and tell me why you didn't like it. And subscribe, click the bell notification, and stay tuned for Season 1, Episode 2 coming along next, where we'll deal with the next hour and possibly some of the night time. Thank you, and good night.